Hello and welcome everyone. There, now my phone's placed in. Oops. Somehow there we go. There we go. Somehow I hit the button. You got to see my ceiling for a minute. Okay. Well, I'll give a few minutes for people to join because I am a minutes early. Just a couple minutes. So I'll give people a few minutes to join and then we will get started. If you're here, make sure you leave a comment in the description box below because you can win the card that I'm making today. And yeah. I think I got things a little more figured out. The more I'm playing, the more I'm doing, the more I'm getting better. I think I figured out the right zoom anyways. Okay. Got about another minute before 5. I have to say that I forgot what day it was and I woke up and I was getting coffee and just doing stuff. I wasn't feeling the greatest yesterday evening. And so I slept in. And then when I got up, I was like sitting here drinking my coffee, trying to think of what I'm going to do for the day. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Monday. I got to go live. And so then I'm like, woo, scrambling around. And I'm like, I've been seeing these cards on the web, out on the web. And I thought, oh, I will make this card. So yeah. So if you're here, make sure you leave a comment. I'm just a couple minutes, 1 minute till 5. So just giving people a little bit more. Well, it's 5 o'clock now. Hi, Sharon. Thanks for joining me. So this is going to be the fun card that we're going to make. And you can remove this and it becomes a bookmark. So if you have someone that loves to read, or if you give grandkids or kids books for Christmas, you could decorate these up so cute and then give them this little bookmark. I love it. I'm going to make myself just the bookmark. You can make just the bookmarks and give a bunch of them. I'm going to make some of these as gifts, and then I'm also going to make one for my Stampin' Up! Catalog. So yeah, so that's what I'm definitely going to do. But I have a little bit of news and stuff that I want to run through, my normal little spiel. If you are new here and you want to like, comment, subscribe, I would appreciate it. I'd love that. That helps me in more ways than you know. It helps build my channel. So, and if you share it with your friends and everybody, that would be great. So if you could do that. And then the other thing, I've started this new thing. I'm going to start it in July with my customers. I got this idea from Wendy, Stampin' Lovin's, I think that's .com. I believe that's her channel. And she does this monthly thing. She's been doing it for years. And I just thought I would try it out. I'm only going to try it maybe for 3-4 months and see if my customers like it and if they're using it or enjoying it in any way. And then if they are, then maybe I'll continue it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this up. I'll send it in with their email. And what is it's an inspirational calendar to help you get your creative juices going. And if you're stuck and didn't really know what card you want to make or need a card or something, then this calendar type thing will help you. So I've created, well, I've got this template off the web. They're free. I'm not taking anybody's. So this is called a card sketch. And I'm going to do a video one time on how to use a card sketch so that you understand like what I'm going with this. And so there's this card sketch over here for you to get an idea on how to create a card. right here, I put some color coaching. So I've put these 3 colors together, which are petal pink, petal pink, boho blue, and misty moonlight. And so throughout here, I've like, for the whole 4th of July, people are usually busy, so I'm like, enjoy the 4th of July. But then, like, one day it says mail someone a card, ask a friend to come craft with you, make a card with the sketch template that's up here, make a card using the coaching. So, I mean, it's just a fun little thing, and I just thought it might inspire you guys, and you guys might enjoy it. So we'll see. And then I thought you guys could share your cards that you made, if you did anything on this, on my Facebook page. So then that way I know you guys are liking it and doing it, and so we will give it a try. So that's one little thing that I thought we would do. Then remember, if you order any amount from me in the month of June, you get the Creative Cardiology Teams tutorial for free. Also, right now we have the Designer Series paper on sale. I'm waiting patiently for my order to come so I can start showing you other projects without the same 2 that I keep using. I keep using this Hello Irresist and this ink. I mean, I love both of these, so I'm not complaining, but I would love to venture out and show you guys some other cardstock card ideas. So it should be here this week. And the paper I'm going to be using today is the ink Bonicles. Again, I just cannot get enough of this color combination. I just love it. Then they are having a Stampin' Up! Rejoin. You can rejoin in the month of June for, you get $155 worth of product for only $99 plus tax. So if that's something you're interested in, that would be, let me know. Information is in the description box below. And then starting July 6th, you guys have probably heard me talk about this. There is the online exclusive, so you guys can grab some of this stuff on the 6th that they have. I can't wait. Being one of the perks of being a demonstrator is you get to pre-order, and we were able to pre-order any of these items. I ordered the One Horse Open Sleigh bundle, and I've already got a card idea to do with this. I'm just waiting patiently for my order to come. So as soon as it does, we will get that going. Okay, now let's get to the card. This is my host code right here. If anybody wants to place an order with me, you can. You got your popcorn. Oh, that's great. I've got my Coke. So yeah, and you can order with me, and the host code and my website is bonniescreativeplace.stampinup.net, and all the information is in the description box below. After I go live, then it shows up there and everything. But this is the sweetest little card. I mean, you can write whatever you want in there, and it's not a really hard card. It's really, actually, it's a really quick card. So let's get started, and I'll talk to you about the supplies you need. So you need a scrap piece of white that's at least big enough to fit a 2 1/4 inch circle punch in it. So you need a scrap piece of that. You're going to need a 2 1/2 inch circle punch, which I already punched it out. I put my punch back, but if I don't know if Stampin' Up! Sells the 2 1/2 anymore. They've taken away their different punches, but if you don't have it, use whatever size you have, or use a die, the dies. So there's enough different die options out there. Then you also need a piece. I'm covering up my pattern here. You need a piece of Crystal Coral is the color I'm using, but you need a 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 for the base. Then you need a DSP that is 5 1/4 by 4, and we can add this right to the base. So put this down here, just like so. And then we need a piece of Lost Lagoon that is 3.5 by 4.5. And I'll attach this piece later. So we're going to set these pieces off to the side. And then you need a piece of white. And this is 6.5 by 4.25, and you're going to score it at 3.25. And this is the little card part that we're going to stamp and do some stuff to. Then you need a piece of DSP that is 1 inch by 3 inch. It can be longer if you want it to go straight across, or thicker. That's up to you. But this is the piece that I'm going to put right down here. Just like that. I'm going to get my bone folder and really give this a good score. Okay, so now we have that. Then I'm going to bring in, I've chosen Hello Friend for this, and I've got the Lost Lagoon ink. I've ordered the stamp pads. I'm patiently waiting for them to come too. There we go. And I'm going to put that right down there in the corner. And now we can go ahead and add this piece to the top of the Lost Lagoon. You don't have to do this neither. You could leave this piece off and just add it right to the card just like that. That would look really nice. But I thought, I just love these 3-color combination in this paper. I should show you the paper. And it's called the Ink Bonicles. And I'll tell you, I've used a lot of this paper. I am just so, I just love it. I love it. I love the colors, the combination. And it's Crystal Coral, Crushed Curry, Lost Lagoon, Petal Pink, and Pool Party are all the colors. But I seem to keep going to this Crystal Coral, the Crushed Curry, and the Lost Lagoon. And so I just love it. And then we could put this onto the base card. I'll bring this back in and just kind of eyeball center it. There we go. And now we're going to make the bookmark part. You need a piece of DSP that is 5.5 by 5.5. And you're going to score it in half this way. It's best to use non-directional paper, but you know, you got 2 sides, so put the directional side inside. If I can get this lined up now, you know, I haven't had any trouble, and now that I'm on camera, it doesn't want to line up for me. There we go. There we go. Get your bone folder. You don't really have to, it's paper, so you could use your finger, so just be careful because it is the designer series. It's not as thick as our cardstock, so it definitely might tear or something. There we go. Okay, so now you're just going to pick a square, any square, and you're going to cut it off. Now, I like to cut right on the edge, not in the ditch, but I like to cut right on the edge of the one that I scored, like this. And then I'm going to come up here, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And I didn't cut all the way, so there we go. So this piece you don't need, but save it. It's a good piece for something else. And then this is where you got to decide which piece you want on the outside. And I always get confused with this. So I start to put it together and then I'm like, oh, that's not the one I want. So I want this on the outside. But so what I got to do is I'm going to flip this over, and you're going to score, you're going to put this one in like this. You're going to put this one up like this. And then we're going to flip this up. Now see, I've already screwed up because I got the wrong side on the outside. So we'll flip it over. And we're going to do it this way. We're going to flip this one in and this one. No, I did that. See, this is where I get confused. All right. Flip it over. This one in, this one up. Yeah, yes, yes, yes. No, I still have that on the outside. Why can't I figure it out, guys? It takes me a minute. This one over, this one up. Yes, there we go. Now I got it. See, I want this on the outside. So the one that you want showing up when they flip the card, when they flip the corner up like this, you want that facing down. Okay? And the one that you, so the one you want up with the corner, I hope I'm not making this more complicated than it is. I want this pink to be where this blue is. Or crystals to be where this lost gluon is. So I want my piece like this with that piece facing me. So now I'm going to flip this one in. I'm going to take some adhesive and I'm going to attach it all here. And I'm going to close this one up. I'm going to make it, have it match up with this one. Close it up, just like so. Then I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to fold it back. Now, you don't have to, you can leave a little edge, and I like to do that just to make it stand out a little bit. You don't have to. Oops, I left a little too much on this side. You don't have to do that. You can make it go all the way to the edge if you want, but I really like, yeah. Why is it this piece wants to, I'm having difficulties with this card. Okay, there. I'll just score it down. But I really like the edge that it's giving me. And this piece is giving me a hard time. All right, I'm just going to go all the way to the end then, because for some reason it doesn't want to give me that little bit of an edge. And I want that edge, so there. All right. This card is not hard. I'm telling you. I'm making this harder than it is, everybody. It's really not that hard. So now that we got this right to the edge, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a piece of ribbon here. And I'm going to take some glue dots. And I'm going to put one glue dot on this side. I'm going to open up my card. I'm going to put it right about there. I don't want too long of a ribbon sticking out here. I think I want just about that much. Oh, wrong scissors. So I'm going to trim this a little bit. You don't really need that much in there for bulk wise. And then I'm going to put another piece on the other side of this. Maybe. There we go. And this is, you don't have to put the ribbon on neither. I just like it because it helps it pull it off the card, and it would be nice when it's in a book to stick out. Now, when I did these, when I used to make these and sell these at craft fairs. So when I did these at the craft fairs, and I demonstrated them in the book, sometimes they could get hidden in the book. So having the little piece of ribbon sticking out makes it really nice. So then we have this here. So now let's create, which will go right on here in the corner of your card, just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our stamping now. I decided to change it up for this card, a different stamp. Well, still stamp set, just a different one in the kit. So I'm going to take Crystal Coral, and I'm going to take a little sponge dauber here, or not Crystal Coral, Crushed Curry. And get this out of the way. Figure out the best way to put this so keep everything in the camera. And I'm just going to take and I'm going to sponge dab the tops of these flowers. I think you guys can. The tops of all these flowers here. And then I am going to take the Lost Lagoon and I'm going to stamp this stem. Now, if you don't have this, another thing you could do is use our Stampin' Right markers. Those are these ones. And you could take your brush end and you can brush this on like this. And you can also take the Crystal Coral or Crushed Curry and do the same thing with it for your inks. So now because I've been talking, I'm going to huff on it, which that just keeps it moist, and so it'll stamp out. So now I have this, but I still want to add a little bit more to it. So I'm going to bring in the leaf, and I'm going to take the Lost Lagoon stamp pad, and I'm going to stamp up the leaves. I'm not stamping the whole thing because I only really want the upper half, because I'm not going, and I'm just going to keep stamping these. I'm stamping a couple here around this. And then I want to do some Stampin' Off now. So just a little bit. I'm going to stamp off. And then let's see, let's just add one right here. And I think I'll do one more over in this spot. I don't even know how much will show because, like I said, we got to punch it out yet. So we'll just do what we can and we'll see what will end up in the picture. All right. So now I'm going to bring in the 2 1/4 inch circle punch. I think I like this right about there. And I'll punch it out. So we have that. Let me close up these stamp pads. And then we're going to add this to our little bookmark. So you only want it on this one side, like the half that's going to be on here. So what I like to do is I like to add it on to my card. Then I feel back here to see, while I'm pressing it down, to see if I happen to get any, and I didn't, but if I did, then that's what I would fix it there. And now, before we put that other little circle on, because I think that kind of makes the card, I put this back on, and I'm going to add some adhesive to this. If I can, I just put a brand new one in this. And then I kind of, before I let it stick, I kind of push it in there. I'm holding on to this. And then I put that down. And what would be cool too, and I didn't do it, but wouldn't it be cool in case you, when they take this off and they put it in their card, if you had like another little half image up here? I think that would be cool, that you couldn't see like behind this and then have another image, and then when you took it off, that image is there too. So that would be pretty neat, because I think you would definitely have room to put it in there. Yeah. And let's see. Oh, I did the happy birthday. Oh, and then I took these cute little gems and I just decided to add them onto the card. I put one here. Put one here. If I can get this one off. These are Infinity. I just need them on here so I know where I'm putting them. Oh, and then I put one down here. So this is kind of the card. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool. Leave a comment in the description box below so that if you're watching, you have a chance to win my card. And I draw it now. I draw it at the end of the video. I will add everybody's name to the wheel of names. And I'll draw the card. So just a reminder. I did another one of these, this one, and this one kind of went wonky on me. I think this one's pretty too. And then you could just switch this over here. And this is one without the ribbon on it. But either one of these is very nice. I don't know. I mean, these are pretty flat, so you could probably put them on there, but I don't know if I'd put anything too bulky, like gem-wise, but maybe Wink Stella. Oh, yeah, girls. Yeah. Let me see here. I got some Wink Stella. If I can get this. I always do this. There we go. And then add some. I gotta find something to squirt it on because nothing's coming out. Oh, there it comes. Add some Wink Stella on this. And the flowers. Yeah, that would be so nice. Add a little something, because I would be careful adding like too many gems or anything, because then I'm afraid it would, I don't know if this is working. I always have a love-hate relationship when it comes to Wink Stella. Let me get another one here. Oh, this is a brand new one. That would definitely work, but I have so many of these. Maybe I need to go through them. Here's one. Oh, yeah, this one's working much better. That one must be dead. I think. Oh. And then I feel like sometimes I get too much, like I just did. Oh, Lord. Only me. There, now I could see it. So, thank you, Sharon. So, if, yeah, I love the little wink, but I definitely would not add any gems or anything up in there, because of the fact that, if you're going to give it to somebody in a book, you don't want to ruin their book, because their book could, you know, get indented or whatever. But I think it's great. And then you could leave a little message inside. Great for a little birthday, advocate readers, a Bible. That would be wonderful for, you know, church Bible. And, yeah, you could leave a little note. And over here, you could tell them to remove that and that it's a bookmark. So, yeah. So I really enjoyed this. You will win this card. Alrighty. Well, Sharon, it looks like you are my only person here with me. There was a couple people in and out. But it looks like you won the card. Yay! I'm not even going to run the wheel. I'm just going to do all the noise myself. Yay! Ding, 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 ding. So congratulations. You're going to have your own stack of cards. You don't even need to, you won't even need to make them. I know right now also, I just went over to this new time, and, you know, it's got to take a little time, and it's the summer. But although it's raining today, but it's summertime. And it's a Monday. I don't know. And I don't know why my notifications did not stay off. I have it so I get no notifications. Oh, you already used the used one? Well, that's great. This one will be in the mail for you. Do you prefer a certain one? Do you want the one with the flower, or do you want the one with the cluster of flowers? So I got a bunch of videos getting ready to come up. I've been working on some TikToks. I got a lot of little ideas. So, okay, so this one. All right. I will put that one in the mail for you. And yeah, it'll be great. I'm going to make some of these, more of these. And I got a few ideas of people that I want to give them out to. So if it's something you just want to make a quick little bookmark, you could do that. And if you want to add a card to it and got a gift to give somebody, this is a great little gift. So, well, thanks for hanging out with me, Sharon. I'm going to get off here and you try to enjoy the rest of your day. I don't know if it's raining over your way, but it's definitely raining here. Have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.